Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Tiny Rogues action. It is great to be here and I hope you're doing well today, folks. So I've got another run on the docket obviously today for you. This is going to be a run involving the Druid. So the Druid is a unique blend of strength and intelligence and has a really cool trait called Druidic Rites, which means we will be summoning and leveling up spirit animal companions at Druid shrines, which is of course a unique room that will appear during runs with the Druid. So I'm really looking forward to using this character. We start off with a pretty strong scroll and a Druid coat. So we're going to go with the bomb pouch. We're going to go with Cinder 16. The campfire setup looks like so. And we're going to rock and roll. So let's hop right on in. And while we're hopping in here, folks, if you are enjoying the content and the Tiny Rogues here on the channel, please consider becoming a subscriber. We'd love to have you in the community. Thanks a lot. Let's rock and roll. Alright, so slow Ivy Scroll. I mean, look at that damage. It's very, very strong just for a starter. Grants 30% increased nature damage. Never mind. It's getting propped up by the Druid coat, undoubtedly. So yeah, really excited to kind of screw around with these spirit animal companions. And also, I gotta get familiar with this nature scroll as well, for sure. Got the meaty boys on the board. What's up, meaty boys? How we doing? So let's see. Okay, so it's just going to kind of pop out of the ground. So that's what it's going to do. So you have to summon it right on the enemies. I was thinking it was like a totem or something that might shoot, but no, that's not how it goes. So Druidic Shrine here. Shrine, yeah, let's do it. +1 experience as well. Certainly be taking that. Centurion on the board here. Not sure how I got away from that alive. And of course, we're out of stamina now. Let's just settle this down. Okay, so yeah, we need a new weapon. I don't know that I love this. New Spirit Companion, yes. So what do we have? We have the Spirit Wolves. 1% increased damage per companion you have, okay. +22 equip load capacity, okay. And we have the Spirit Eagle movement speed. I mean, I think let's go bear right away. I think it's decent to have a little bit of bear presence here. I think that makes sense. Get that equip load capacity kind of taken care of, and then we can move into, I think the wolf is probably what makes the most sense. So let's rock and roll. Got an event room up there, probably taking that. But first off, our level up, Burn Aura, Glass Cannon, Vision quests. Ooh, Glass Cannon. So think about that with the bear, right? Just think about that for a second. I mean, it's either that or I do love the idea of going with an aura run, but think about Glass Cannon with the bear because we can continuously level up the bear. I mean, I like it. I like it. Let's do it. I think it makes a lot of sense with the bear. It really does. So yeah, our equipment capacity is halved, but I mean, we have the bear. +1 heart. Just love to see this one. Absolutely. Guaranteed rare item. We're all in on this. And of course, we have the Spider Queen and her 2 robot cronies. The Ivy Scroll does do some good damage as long as we can be precise with it, I think is what I'm trying to say. Also gotta make note that, I mean, yeah, look at that massive, especially with crushing hits, right? So you gotta love it. This is already shaping out to be a pretty powerful run here. Glass Cannon, how about that? So let's take the souls and let's rock and roll here, folks. And what do we have? We have a legendary on floor 1 here. So that is the Sandstorm Steps. So slashing damage. The Flare Mantle and the Bassinet. I mean, that's not a bad helmet either. But yeah, you got to go with the Sandstorm Steps here. That's a no-brainer. Floor 1 legendary. How about that? Alright, folks. And we have the Forgotten Mines, of course. Everybody's favorite tune. Everybody's favorite jam. We got a little lollipop action here. All a reason to dance here. Let's jam it out. That's right. Enough of this nonsense. And I must have missed the X marks the spot there on floor 1. Perhaps I was a little too giddy at the prospect of getting a giant cave bear to help carry the load. Diamond armor, plus 3 armor. Yeah, that is the armor of the future, although we do have glass cannon in effect, right? So it's going to be interesting to see this kind of push and pull, right? This balancing act. But if we can get the bear all beasted up and leveled up, it kind of feels like the way to go. Alright, key or an uncommon weapon. I mean, let's go with the weapon. We have the bubble wand. Don't like that. Arc staff. That's a very strong, especially with crushing damage. And then the deadly cactus flail. Yeah, let's go with this. I mean, this is going to do insane damage, given guaranteed crushing. So here we go. Yeah, look at this. Just pulverizing everything. Amazing. All right, so let's level up the bear, right? So if we level up the bear, 100 increased stats and deals 10% more damage. Yes, okay. So plus 40 to equip load. Okay, so this is going to work really good, actually. Yeah, this is going to work really well. A pair for Dex. I'm going with the key. This is going to work really well. Glass cannon plus equip load bear. I mean, you just love to see it, folks. Let's go with the gold. We're just pulsing everything down with our lightning damage here. And guaranteed helmet or guaranteed accessory. Let's see. Let's go with the accessory. Less likely to be equip load capacity stricken, right? Incredible damage here. The crushing lightning damage, right? Incredible. And we'll be seeing ya real later, Mole King. We'll see you later. Absolutely. Tremendous. Alright, so what are we looking at here? This is the Hornet's Ring, I do believe. Yeah, Hornet Ring. Your next 5 primary attacks, guaranteed crit hits, lucky hit chance, ectoplasm mask, energy charm. Let's go with the Hornet Ring. Certainly do worse. We're not encumbered by that. Nope, 0 equip load. So Evil Shop, where are we taking this? I think a little visit to Primal Death might be in order here. But let's just check what this fellow has here. +1 crit hits, movement speed, or elemental damage. We'll take that. We are doing lightning damage after all. Alright, floor 3. Let's go. Nothing can stop us. Let's go. Let's be confident. Let's just literally obliterate everything with our lightning damage. Alright, so Curse does come up here. I don't love that. Backup Armory, I mean, do we want it? I think the question is, do I want the Curse? Not really. I'm good. We got a key. I haven't used it yet. Let's see what we have here. The Consecration Tome. So this is a holy totem that's going to be dealing radiant damage and armor break. And we have the Merciless Leaf Wand. Just merciless. I guess we'll be taking that. Okay. +1 intelligence, you bet. Percent chance that this thing is stacks up at all when compared to the Arc Staff. It just doesn't, right? The lightning damage by nature is, you know, it's meant to give a very broad spread, right? Very low end damage and then very high end damage. Well, we obviously have that solved with crushing damage. So Spell Echo on the tally of 5 attacks with a magic weapon, repeat the attack. We have Spitting Blades or Bramble Growth. Your nature damage inflicts bleed in a stack of puncture. Let's go with Spell Echo. I like the idea of our lightning attacks repeating. Mage Stash or an arcade to try our luck. Yeah, you gotta go with the arcade. You can get so many good things from this arcade machine here. 2 soul hearts already. 3 soul hearts already. My goodness. Just cashing in big. We got another soul heart here. This is redonkulous. Do people still use the word redonkulous? I just used it, right? It's the first word that came to mind. Don't at me in the comments. Another soul heart. My goodness. Okay, let's blow this thing to smithereens, and we get a bunch of dice. Wow, what a room that was. Pawn shop, we just don't need it. Let's go with the key. Man, am I having fun with this run so far. Are we having fun yet, folks? That is the question. Get the beef, you bet. We still need equip low capacity, of course. We have the diamond armor here. Just an amazing early game find. We got blessed with the legendary. I mean, the game has been good to us so far. Let's go with some intelligence. So I'm thinking like, so from a lore perspective, why I kind of want to take on Primal Death, right? So Primal Death is the embodiment of death, right? So stick with me here. We have the embodiment of death. Do we want poison damage or guaranteed crit? Let's take the guaranteed crit. Why not? So death is the embodiment of death, right? Well, the druid stands for nature, right? So you have like this life versus death thing going on. So I think that's the angle I'm going to take with the lore of it. Guaranteed helmet or guaranteed charm. I like the idea of securing another charm, so let's do it. In fact, Mandrake, you're not long for this realm of existence. We're going to be sending you to the death world. Let's go. You and your robot cronies. And I've got to be careful what I'm doing here. And down goes the Mandrake. He just can't hang with the crushing lightning damage. And our suppression did go off there, but nothing hurt. Literally nothing hurt. Alright, what do we have for a reward here? So we have the Flow Charm. Odin Gauntlets. Your chain lightning chains 2 additional times. That's interesting. Okay. That's an interesting set to kind of rock here. Marksman Gloves. Bone Gloves. 20% increased companion attack speed. I mean, do we rely on our bear friend here for... I mean, I think this fits the lightning kit pretty darn well. So let's go with it. I don't know if that's a new set or what. I'm not really too familiar with the Odin set. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a long ways to go is what I'm trying to say. As far as equip low capacity goes, we got to get this bear all beasted up. So let's go... Everybody likes the cake, right? Alright, fish and chips. Yeah, this is a pretty obvious one. We're getting into our veneer of soul hearts now, of course. Just gotta be careful. I want to hold on to my soul hearts as long as possible. X marks the spot here on this floor. Let's grab the fish and chips, though. And let's throw on our Odin gauntlets here. We have the Shocking Runic Sword. So it does lightning damage. This would be a good secondary. So 65 of 60. Never mind. We are encumbered here. So let's pull those off for now. They're really that heavy? 20? Yeah, yikes. Alright, Mage Stash. Yeah, let's go with this. Never know what you might find. Alright, we have the Galactic Bible. Great damage on that, but I just don't like the attack pattern. Giant Treasure Chest, my goodness. Yeah, we'll be grabbing the Giant Treasure Chest. I don't think I've ever seen one this early. This just might be just a lucky run. The game might just say, hey, you know, you've been dedicated to this game for a while here on your channel, so here you go. Metal Guitar. So this does lightning damage as well, okay? We also have the Sea Urchin Orb. God Awful Dragon's Breath. I love the Dragon's Breath wand. Red Riding Hood, +2 stamina. Epic helmet. Yeah, we go with that every time. Slow Anchor Flail. Got the Toad Plague Scroll, another strong one. Alright, so Emerald Ring. In fact, let's throw down some junk here. So obviously we keep the Diamond Armor. Galactic Bible. I mean, I think you gotta go with the Metal Guitar as your secondary, right? It attacks fast. It does good damage. Chain Lightning as well, right? It's kind of what our kit is being structured around. I do like the Dragon's Breath Wand, if we can get it repaired, that is. Toad Plague Scroll, I mean, that's decent. Better than the Leaf Wand. We have the Anchor Flail. It is debuffed, but it's epic. I mean, do you take that over, like, the Sea Urchin Orb? We're using two-handed weapons here. Alright, let's rock this. There's probably some opportunity to optimize there, but I'm less concerned about items to sell and more concerned about items we can actually use, right? Alright, Arcane Familiar. We have Dreamer and we have Corrosive Magic. So Dreamer is very strong. Very, very strong and just absolutely wonderful. So our Arc Staff does a pretty impressive amount of damage. We're going with the Druid Shrine here for sure. We'll kind of see what weapon is most effective. I'm just going to go ahead and guess the Arc Staff will be the champ. Alright, Bear, let's get you leveled up. Level up, Spirit Bear, you bet. So this is going to be what? Yeah, 62 equip low capacity now. So now we're sitting much better. Though the gauntlets are of course still too heavy for us. My goodness. That's alright, we got the Riding Hood. Gotta remember we got that. Alright, Tavern or Key? We have 20 gold. We could use a little top up at the Nurse. There's also the potential to run into Dice Guy. Let's see here. What else? I'm gonna go with the Key. Yep, dodged the wrong way there. Okay, room gets a little crazy. Lost the Soul Heart, that's not good. Alright, Underground Marketplace. So obviously these are evil transactions. That's okay. I want to see this for a second here. So 326. It just attacks so fast. It's definitely a good weapon. But it's not really built with the lightning kit that we kind of have developing here. So I guess we'll sell it. Not super in love with selling it, but we'll sell it. Alright, and what do we have for items here? Preceptor. Salad. It's not going to help us. Golden Dice. We'll take that. Illegal Firebomb Codex. It does some pretty good damage, and it is a totem. Illegal Harp. What's so illegal about it? Icicle Tome. Hex Charm for debuffs. Ember Ring for Burn and Scorch. Fletcher Charm. We got Bone Charm and the Imp Charm. I could re-roll this too, I suppose. I think what I'll do is I'll save my gold. Yeah, I think I'm good with where we're at with this. Alchemy Stash or more gold. Let's go with the Alchemy Stat, or let's go with more gold, I should say. Alright, pair of boots or guaranteed set item. Let's go with the guaranteed set item because got legendary boots here. Alright, we have the Vermin King. Let's just take care of this guy as quickly as possible. This guy can definitely give me problems. Then again, I haven't been rocking guaranteed crushing hit damage with the lightning weapon against him. I just haven't done that. So, I'm feeling good about my chances here. You see him taking a lot of damage and just walked into one of those little fires, man. They're so small, they're really easy to walk into. Let's get some souls. Hopefully we can get into a law shop. Start getting our lawful. Is this the Odin ring or is this the wedding ring? Wedding ring. Got the Conjurer Talisman. We have the Totem Talisman. 100% increased effect of nettles. Interesting. I mean, we also have the Conjurer set, right? +2 max companion capacity, but let's use the gold dice here. I think it just makes sense. Maybe we can get our Odin ring. Got a bunch of gloves. Let's see, we have the Assassin gloves. We have the Warlock gloves. We have the Rain coat. Angry Cloud Companion, 100% trigger damage. Damage over time, tick speed. Necrotic damage, and then we have... I mean, I guess we'll go with the Warlock gloves. Can use them in the interim here. Alright, floor 5. Golden chest or some gold. Let's go with the gold. X marks the spot. And what do we have here? The Warlock hood. So this is, I mean, I don't want this, right? I don't want this set. I can't take it off over the Red Riding Hood. This is not going to happen. How about the Odin ring? How about that? All right, rare weapons. Here's an opportunity here. Thunderstorm scroll. Yeah, you bet, folks. I think we're kind of all in on the lightning, right? We kind of just are. Yeah, this is going to be mighty. Cursed Shrine or Pawn Shop. Let's go with the Cursed Shrine. I mean, it does even more top-end damage than the Arc Staff does. Ruthless hit top-end damage. We have 25% increased stats granted by companions. Yeah, that should up our Equiplo capacity. Am I right? It sure does. Alright, can we get this on yet? No, we are still so far off. But we can get the Odin gauntlets on now. What do we have? Repair powder. Someday, we might get use out of that. Cursed broccoli or nature shrine. Obviously going with this. Alright, let's get the bear another buff here. Level up Spirit Bear, you bet. So how we looking now, bear? 92. And we need 145. Yikes. Suppose we could pull some stuff off, right? But yeah, we're still a long ways away. It'd be really nice to get that diamond armor on, though, I tell ya. Alright, pulsing down the Centurion. We got the bear chasing the meaty boys. And just doing massive damage here. Another arcade. Yes. Without a question. Get some like, you just get all kinds of good stuff. We have the Poison Clockwork Hammer. We have the crappy Grass Blade. Just leave that where it lies for now. Another Soul Heart. Absolutely. You can hook those up all day. More bombs. You bet. You can hook those up. How about a key? What do you think? Arcade machine. More bombs. We'll certainly take more bombs. Take those all day. Alright. And kaboom it goes. Crappy Grass Blade. Yeah, we're good. Let's grab the intelligence boost here. And we're just going to stay mobile. We're going to live along the edges of the map here. Guaranteed set item or guaranteed gloves. Let's go with the Odin's Ring, huh? What do you say, game? We have the Pharaoh, who's about to find out. Alright, so now we're going to have his little lanterns summoned in the corner here. Gotta watch out for those. Bear's taking care of one, and the Pharaoh goes down. Yeah, we'll be seeing you later, Pharaoh. To rest you go underneath the sands, and what do we have? Odin Ring. That's gotta be Odin's Ring right there. Alright, so we have the War Boots. Plus 50 equip load capacity. Yeah, we can't take off our legendary boots, though. Wedding dress. We have the Odin Ring. Gain swiftness whenever you create a chain lightning. 20%, 25% increased movement speed. So we're not doing chain lightning with the Thunderstorm Scroll, right? But we do with the Arc Staff. So I think we have to, yeah, we're going to at least play around with it, right? At the very least, it's the least we could do, right? Let's play around with it. And we have the Hornet Ring or the Poison Clockwork Hammer. We'll take the Clockwork Hammer for selling. All right, looking good. So now you ideally want to use the Arc Staff. And then get that nice swiftness. All right, Evil Shop, Law Shop. Let's go to the Law Shop. See if there's anything here for us. Block Charm, yes. Jade Charm. Zombie Charm. Let's go with all of it. Plus 3 lawfulness is nice. That's going to help us get to our final destination here. Plus 3 lawful. Let's go. Alright, floor 6. We have the library. Warrior Stash. Or a key. Definitely going with the key. Alright, so let me get a better idea here. So, we can chain plus 2 additional times. Got it. And then chain lightnings deal 25% increased damage per chain. And then we get swiftness when we do chain lightning. Got it. Okay. So we definitely need something that creates a lightning chain. Twilight Branch. I mean, I think it's a good opportunity to possibly enhance our Arc Staff here. Unstoppable Arc Staff. Okay. We'll take it. Alright, let's go. Epic weapons. So let's go with Chain Lightning effect. Rift Wand. We have the Demon Scythe Wand, and we have the Treasure Scroll. I mean, nothing really all that inspiring here. The Asteroid Defense Scepter, that always made me laugh. So I think we can probably go with that one. What are we throwing down, though? I mean, Repair Powder could be expendable. However, we do inch closer and closer to getting the Diamond Armor here. Thunderstorm Scroll is not chaining lightning at all, but it could be a useful, like, switcheroo. Let's just chuck down the Warlock Hood. I'm not using that over the Red Riding Hood anyways. Never will. Alright, let's go with the event room here. Alright, so this fellow is going to teach us some ancient combat techniques. One lesson only. Might, speed, or precision. So might is... That's not equip low capacity, is it? Speed. I think might is just damage. I gotta remember. Precision. That's gotta be critical hits. Speed is movement speed or attack speed, maybe? Let's go with speed. Alright, up, right, down. Up, right, down. Down, up, left, left. Down, up, left, and left. Right, up, up, right, down. Right, up, right, down. Boom. That was exceptional. It sure was. Plus 10% movement and attack speed. Very nice. We'll absolutely take that. We have a Mimic here, and it's a magic weapon Mimic, so this could bode very well for us, potentially. Alright. We have some instruments here. We got the Boomerang, Trash E-Piano, the Saxophone +1, the Sniper's Harp Crossbow, Poison Flamerang, never mind. Flamerang, is that a new weapon? Let me just see what this does here real quick. Okay. Alright, so what are we going to pick up here? Sniper's Harp Crossbow probably sells well. The Saxophone probably will as well. So let's throw this down. Let's go with the Harp Crossbow. Saxophone probably sell better than the Clockwork Hammer. Alright, need a pawn shop. But we get a Druid Shrine right here. Definitely got to take this. Alright, looking good. Let's get the bear leveled up here. Level up the Spirit Bear, you bet. Get us closer to getting that diamond armor on. I do see that as a pretty important thing to get. Mana Forge Bolts. Okay, we have Pack Mentality. Damage rolls twice. +1 maximum companion. Your companions grant no stats to you, but you can have +2 max. Let's roll. Apocalypse Pocket Magic. Or Battle Rush. Apocalypse is pretty strong, but let's roll. Arcane Familiar, Blessed Hammer, Double Trouble. Your repeated attacks gain 100% lethal hit chance, dealing double damage. We are repeating our attacks with Spell Echo. Arcane Familiar, 31.25% Mana Drain Threshold. Does damage as well. Let's roll. Lightning Conductor. On non-trigger lucky hit, trigger a chain lightning that deals a bunch of lightning damage and chains. Otherwise, there's Insight here, folks. This is obviously the choice we go. Insight. So now we are doing a bunch more damage here. Yes. The answer is yes. Alright, gold or a shop. I mean, I could pop into the shop, see what's going on in here. What do we have? Burning Candy Scroll, Deadly Spider Summon Tome. Used that many times. Very good. Ballista Construction Manual. That one also kind of makes me laugh. I think I'm good there, dude. I think I'm good. Let's get a couple of upgrades, and we have another Mimic battle here, folks. Alright, so how we hitting? 2503 consistently. Plus stacking shock as well. Ran right into that stupid bone. I mean, who gets hit by the bone? Honestly, who gets hit by the bone? So let's just use all these potions. We have War Fans and a Deadly Falchion. I'm good on all that. Random companions, though. Or guaranteed body armor. I mean, our current body armor is doing nothing for us. We're still a ways off. I think as far as a companion goes, we're good. Let's go with the body armor. Maybe we can get something that gives us more mana stars or something of the like. Got the Library Guardian here. Go right across the middle. Okay, I am poisoned and taking hits here. Library Guardian falls, but boy does he do a number on us. Feel like I walked into an ambush there. My goodness. Alright, we gotta do better. That's the Gambeson, I do believe. +1 hardened suppression. Puppeteer gloves. Plus 20% increased companion damage. I mean, we're not doing nature damage, right? So you might as well throw that on. given the sorry state of our survivability right now. Probably gonna have to restore myself at the campfire just to keep this one on the tracks. I mean, what are we waiting for here, folks? What we really need is... we really need, obviously, more intelligence to do more damage. But we need the strength to get our diamond armor on. We just do. Feel so much more secure with a bit of armor, a bit more survivability. So let's see if we can't make something happen here. I think as far as clearing rooms goes, we're doing just fine in that department. Boss fights are a bit different of a beast to tackle here. Alright, event room, yes. So this is the evil urn. So this appears to be... is that the dragon? Yeah, that's the Dragon Slayer stash. Which gives us, what? The Axe of Despair. And the Dark Wizard staff that's trash. Okay. I mean, is there an avenue to get this thing upgraded? The Axe of Despair is decent as well. I mean, 3805 though. Yeah, we're going to go with the wand. The wand attacks faster too. Okay, the Dark Wizard staff's pretty cool. It doesn't do lightning damage, obviously, but we're not necessarily married to the Odin set, right? Treasure Rock, Druid Shrine, yes. Give me all these Druid Shrines. Alright, level up Spirit Companion, level up the Spirit Bear, you bet. Almost there, we need 25 more. Of course, with Glass Cannon in effect, it does work against us pretty greatly. But that's what we got in going with this. If we didn't have Glass Cannon on, we'd be probably dead by now. Alright, Blacksmith to upgrade or Random Trait Tome. I haven't been using my red dice. Candy for Intelligence. Yeah, we need more damage. Alright, down goes the Centurion. Always a formidable foe. Alright. Yeti Man, you're just not good enough. Cake for Intelligence, yes. Plus another level up here. Boom, let's get it. Let's get something real impactful. We do have Dreamer and Insight, which is very useful. Burn Aura or Cheap Shot. Focused Might. Discharge. Okay. Raise Morale would also be useful. I mean, this is lightning, right? Let's do it. Topaz Ring grants lightning damage. I mean, I think you gotta stick with the Odin set. Guaranteed accessory or ranged weapon. Let's roll this. Companion or offhand. Kind of in on two-handed weapons right now. I mean, the companion angle is possible. We could definitely look at something. Let's go with the companion. And we have the Ice Dragon here. This guy can certainly be a challenge. But luckily we have the stamina to just dodge out of the way for most of his attacks. Alright, suppression does go off there. Down goes the Ice Dragon, and actually did better than I thought. Alright, yeah, we need something that is transformative. Truthfully enough. Maybe a companion. Is this Carrot on a Stick? Plus 31.5% or plus 31.25 to equip low capacity. That's very nice. Yeah, that's what we have to take. So let's grab this. Let's get our donkey pal summoned here. And do we have enough? Not quite, man, just not quite. All right, saxophone, asteroid defense scepter, axe of despair, diamond armor. We just need a few more upgrades. All right, saxophone, we'll see ya. Law shop, protein for strength growth, elusive charm, invincibility after dash, fortune charm, magic find. All right, zombie charm. Well, I think death is undead, right? Don't really need the dex. Could buy the protein and just use it. I think it's useful. For 8 souls, though. I do like the elusive charm with 4 stamina, right? I think the elusive charm's a good one to get here. Alright, good deal. Let's roll. Alright, floor 8. Let's go. Got a date with Primal Death. Mage stash for a magic weapon. Yes, you bet. Alright, Acid Cloud Scroll. That's got to be a reference to Tactics Ogre. It's got to be. Alright, this is exactly what we need here. X marks the spot, but first let's get our Spirit Bear all buffed up here. And can we get it on? You bet we can. It's been a long road here, folks, but here we go. Plus 3 armor. Just tremendous survivability. We have a gift box. We have a whetstone here. We have some cheese. Okay. Yep. Let's definitely... Well, green blossom. Definitely get some cheese. We got the whetstone here. It's not going to do too much for what we currently have on hand. Unfortunately, I think we can... Let's just go ahead and use it on our wizard staff. Dark wizard staff, I should say. -1 to all damage scalings it's doing. Random booze or a ranger stash. Let's re-roll this. Candy for intelligence? Yeah, you bet. Let's just see how it performs. Not too impressive. But it does have a nice little attack radius on it, doesn't it? Let's say so. Pawn shop. Yes. I've only been looking for this forever. Alright, Asteroid Defense Scepter. Sell it. Metal Guitar. I mean, that is an attack that chains. It also scales A with intelligence. Maybe I should hold on to that, if I'm being honest. And then just sell the Dark Wizard Staff. It's doing dark damage, right? Although if we can get real evil, that could be pretty strong. I mean, if I'm comparing the two, I'd say the Arc Staff is just objectively better. Right? It is indeed better. Alright, let's go with the bombs. Alright, now we're all loaded up on gold here. So let's do things that require gold. Like a little tavern. Tavern stop. Dragon Slayer stash. Don't have any keys. Mage stash. Don't have any keys. +3 intelligence. Yeah. Roll into that all day, every single day. I'll be happy with that. Alright. X marks the spot here. We have the god-awful beam sword. Started off real lucky, didn't we, here, folks? Big soul, yeah, you always take the big soul. Well, usually. Usually, perhaps, always, maybe, I suppose, possibly take the big soul. Potentially, maybe, always, possibly. Alright, key, yeah, let's go. Key's looking good here. Gold chest or petrified armor. You love to see this. Especially when you are concerned and hurting for survivability. You just tack on some more survivability. Something to hang your hat on. Guaranteed body armor or guaranteed charm. We're doing fine on body armor. In fact, it's been a long road. Guaranteed epic item. Yes. Alright, we have the Arch Pontificator. This guy tends to pontificate about things. Got to get his little attack pattern down here. And dodge the pretzels. Alright. This is like Amon Lights here, right? Diet Amon, this guy, in a lot of ways. Except for he does get into my armor there. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, we have another legendary here, folks. And this is going to be the Archdevil armor. Dark Lord helmet. We have the Archdevil armor. Man. Wish it wasn't armor. Grants 100% crushing hit chance with two-handed weapons. I mean, we're already doing guaranteed crushing hit. No gold dice either, huh? Man, that's just so not good. Damaging hits from weapons at upgrade level 4 and higher. Inflict intimidate. We're not in that spectrum yet either. Man, really unfortunate stuff here. I think we can go with the Archdevil armor and probably just sell it, I think. Yeah, that's not good. Or we could go with the Titan ring. We could look at getting that on, and then we could obsidian dice away. Glass cannon. Could also do that. I like that better. I like that better. Alright, Arcane Domain. Domanium Arcanium. Let's roll this. Pair for Dex. Not in love with that. Golden chest or random resin. Let's go with the resin. Got the meaty boys. What's up, meaty boys? Where you been? I feel like it's been a while. You appear to have gotten just a little tankier. What I know for sure, for certain, and this is a certainty, we will definitely need a better weapon to take this to the end. I can guarantee you that. And here we go. We can achieve it right here, potentially. Frozen Orb Wand. We have the Fierce Abyssal Bible and the Explosion Scroll. I mean, I'll go with the Explosion Scroll, I suppose. I mean, overall, not very great, but we'll try it out. I mean, it's good for rooms with lots of enemies, right? Cursed Lollipop or a Druid Shrine. Let's go with the Druid Shrine. It is a level up. Should have probably gone with the lollipop there, but it'll be alright. So how about Mana Beacon? More companion damage. Lightning always strikes first. Anytime you trigger a damaging lightning effect, the effect is triggered an additional time after a half-second delay. Interesting. If you drain mana in the past 4 seconds, each point of mana additionally grants 26.75% more companion damage. So that's interesting, except for we don't have a ton of mana stars yet, anyways. I mean, we're doing lightning damage. I guess let's just go in on it. What are the chances that if we ever do get a truly elite weapon, right? What are the chances that it's lightning based, though, right? And here's the tavern. We don't have a bomb, though. Yikes. Okay, well, gold it is, I guess. Alright, Bear, I know you had something to do with that. Way to go. Here's a lollipop. Take this. Alright, meaty boys. What's up, meaty boys? Alright, Ranger Sash or another intelligence boost. Let's go with the intelligence boost. We gotta be smarter than the competition. Although armored enemies are certainly a problem. How's our bear hitting anyways? He's hitting decent. Bombs are a key. Obviously, we need the bombs. Can't do much without them. Alright, see you later, Centurion. Got a feeling I'll be seeing you real soon. Ranger Stash. Or a Petrified Horde for a heart. I guess we'll take it. Alright, melee weapon or guaranteed accessory. I mean, we could maybe get a decent accessory to take us over the top. I don't know. I guess I didn't expect to be on floor 9 here with, you know, the arc staff, right? We'll see. Alright, Arcane Golem, form 1 down. Alright, Arcane Golem, you're gonna have to do better than that. I've got the Arc Staff. It's an uncommon weapon, right? Fear me. I mean, is the whole, like... is the whole, like, appeal factor of this run... Can we beat the game with an Arc Staff? I mean, I guess, maybe. Alright, we have the Dark Moon Pendant. We have the Holy Armor. It's a good piece of armor. The Roots Boots. We got the Flux Hat. Nothing that is of any value to me at all. The Holy Armor, I suppose, could be sold. I mean, let's go with it, but all this other stuff is just trash. Alright, floor 10, here we go. Showdown with Death. We are purely lawful, though, so that's good. I mean, obviously we desperately need a Mana Star. Desperately need that. Obsidian chest. You can get gear in there sometimes, but let's go with the dice. Alright, when the game's on the line here, folks. Who do you want as your quarterback when the game's on the line? Perfect X. Don't need a Druid Shrine. Yeah, we'll take this. Going all in on the bear. And glass cannon, I suppose. Meaty boys, we'll see you later. Alright, we have the Ecor Torch. Radiant damage to melee attacks. Operative word there is melee. It'll sell if we can get into a pawn shop. Here's a pawn shop right here, or there's a blood chest as well. I mean, I think the question becomes... I mean, we have all this gold, right? So I've got to go with the blood chest. Because you never know, we actually might get something that's more impactful than gold that we won't be able to spend on floor 11 or 12, right? So this is the Firebird Charm. I guess it works with the Explosion Scroll. Just not inspiring stuff. So we have a key, or we have intelligence. We're going to be... intelligent. All right, flask refill or some gold. Could also re-roll this. I will re-roll this. Consumable. What do we get from that? Let's take it. Maybe we can get another unit of repair powder, which it will prove to be pretty vital. We got a divine, or not a divine, a twilight branch. Okay, so I like the idea of potentially doing this. So now this is, I mean, it's a much better, much strong, I don't want to say better, it's much stronger now, right? It's at least a viable secondary weapon. Cursed Shrine. Sometimes you can get some really good stuff here. One poison stack, dark damage, or +1 boss reward offered. Let's do that. Big soul. Yes, the big soul. I'm going with it. We got repair powder on us. I'm feeling okay about that. I mean, the Dark Wizard staff isn't really all that bad. It's doing pretty good. Health Fountain, Hearts and Flasks. We'll take it. We just gotta play good. You know what I'm saying? I think I will pop into the shop as well. We have the Emblem of Tiamat. 20% increased damage depending on how evil your alignment is. Yeah, I think it's time to sunset the Odin set. I just don't feel comfortable or confident in taking the Arc Staff to the end. I just don't feel good about that. So we're in the market for a new set of gloves here. Get a meat shank. Buy that. Money is no object at this point. Power potion. Sure, you bet. Hawk whistle. Green blossom. Got the beef right here. It's going to cost a heart. Let's do it. Just got to get on my dodge game here. This is going to be one of those ones where your weapon doesn't necessarily carry you to the end. Companion or helmet. We're good on the helmet. How about a pair of gloves? Body armor or set item. Man, I've been seeing so many set items. It's... Let's go with the body armor, I suppose. And let's just be good. Alright, Death. Proximity shield he's got. I mean, I would assume Death is undead, right? So that means our zombie charm. It's one of the reasons I held on to that. So Arc Staff hitting for a little better. What are we thinking? Alright, there goes the block. Nothing hurt, nothing hurt, nothing hurt. The Arc Staff just pulsing them down. Let's go. Alright, the Arc Staff does prevail. Where are these little lightning things coming off me? Was that... Is that discharge? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's actually doing a lot of damage. Okay. We have 5 rewards here. Battle Robe. +1 armor, +2 mana. Wow. Would have been great about 10 turns ago. Or 10 floors ago. Laurel Wreath. Rhythm Anklets. The Ron Dash. And the Satin Gloves. I mean, in my mind, it's better than the Odin Gauntlets. Battle Robe is nice, but... I mean, for 2 armor, right? It's a steep cost, but it is 2 mana as well, which does more damage. I mean, the lightning damage on this thing is quite impressive. So I think what I'll do is, let's go ahead and throw down... I think we can get rid of the Titan Ring now. We're all in on Glass Cannon, right? I will grab the Battle Robe. And I think we can rock it for a while. Very interested. Yeah, 14,000 damage. We might have to stack survivability just to take this one across the finish line. And then the Dark Wizard Staff hitting for decent as well. Alright, to the Shadow Plains we go. The Druid versus Death, right? This is... or Primal Death, I should say. The matchup that always needed to happen. Ambrosia or an Obsidian Chest. Let's go with the Obsidian Chest. Panda Mask. Doubles your lucky hit chance. Not interested. Ambrosia. Meaty boys, you ever get sick of just not doing anything right? You ever get sick of that? You get sick of being chased by a spirit bear that is biting chunks out of you? You ever get sick of that? Druid Shrine? Yes. Alright, what are we doing here? Increase damage per companion you have. Okay, I see. Increase movement speed. Yeah, you know, move a little faster, right? Obsidian chest or random potion. Don't have any bombs or keys, so let's go with the potion, I suppose. But I like the prospect of moving a little faster, right? Why not? Feels a little better, a little less cumbersome, right? Helps me get on my dodge game a little better. Everything's gonna help. Let's go with the key. I think we're kind of in on the arc staff here, folks. Unbelievably. Let's see how the Dark Wizard staff does. I do like that it spreads out a little more. Random potion or crit chance. No red dice. Yeah, it feels like the Arc Staff's just a little bit stronger. I mean, it does almost double the damage that the Dark Wizard Staff does, right? So I'm going to have to rely on the Arc Staff, as I've already kind of detailed. And then we're going to have to rely on stamina and dodge, right? Making the right moves, finding the soft pockets in the enemy attack zone. What do we have here, though? Disenchanting Rocket Launcher. I mean, it's just not doing any kind of damage for us, though. Cool idea, but you're not doing anything for damage. Alright. Let's see here. So, we could secure another Mana Star. Guaranteed gloves or guaranteed... I mean, we obviously take the epic item here. We got Gurion. Let's go. Let's see how far we can take this one. Can the Arc Staff carry us? So let's get the robots first and foremost here. So now we're going to get some firepower out on the field here. Alright, 4-1 is down. I mean, we are doing good damage here, folks. Like, no doubt about it, right? Definitely doing good damage. Are we doing enough to beat a boss? The answer is yes, if your boy can hang in there. This is obviously where the Super Chain Lightning of the Odin set would have come in handy, but I had to move off that set. We had that Emblem of Tiamat, you know? 40% more damage. And Gurion goes down without much of an issue. The real question is going to come when we get to the end. You know, floor 12 here, scoring off against Primal Death. What does that look like, right? What are we going with as our final kit? Emblem of Balance. Luck and Curse are equal, yep. Artisan Gloves, plus 20 Dexterity. Bishop Hat, Radiant Damage inflicts Judgment. The Homunculus Ring. So we do have the increased chain. I mean, is there any value in going with Dexterity here? Attack speed and movement speed. I mean, it's the only one that's sort of even mildly feasible. So I think what I want to do is I want to take a look at my attack speed. So offense, attack speed. Plus 17%. So let's throw this on. Plus 37%. Okay. Can maybe rock this for a little bit. We'll certainly see. Alright, to Shadow Plains 2 we go. Let's go. Worthy, you may proceed. I appreciate your approval there, goat statue guy. Here we go. Floor 12, folks. As Kevin McAllister would say, this is it. Don't get scared now. Mana Drain refund. Yep, we're in on this. Alright, Mana Drain refund. Companion damage or highest attribute. We just need more damage. I'm feeling pretty blessed that we have the Red Riding Hood, I'm not gonna lie. I like the Red Riding Hood and the Elusive Charm combination. It's working well for me. Companion damage. The potion will give us a buff that we can take into the boss fight. So let's go with it. Don't know how much of a factor our companions will be as far as the damage output goes. This is Mana Drain refund. Yeah, we'll take it. That's actually very nice for us. Bottle of booze. We didn't drink a single drop in this one. Do we like all of these? Do we go with something like a trait tome? I'm going with the booze. It's unbelievable that we didn't touch the bottle even once in this particular run. Okay, so that definitely messed with my mind just a little bit. Oh, blocked. No way. I dodged that. Alright, we get some beers. So plus 20% attack. We get to carry that into the boss as well. Attack speed, you bet. We're in on this as well. Ambrosia, we'll take it in that intelligence. Alright, Soul Shop. You never know. You just never know. Repair Powder. It's 5 souls, so we're not going to be able to gain a favor. Plus 1 luck for 31 souls. I mean, we have a repair powder here that we haven't used. So I gotta move on. Let's go with some more booze. A lot of these little shadowy figures here. They are handled very well with the Arc Staff. I mean, you gotta give the Arc Staff some props here. It's carried us to floor 12, stage 9, right? And one final rest. So we have a decision to make here. And I want to take a look at this here real quick. So where's our damage output at? 15,727. How about with the diamond armor? 9162. Wow, it is that impactful, isn't it? Okay, yeah. So that really makes up my mind for me. So gain favor. Mana Star. Now we're doing it 19,671. This should be enough. So we just got to be good here, folks. We have 7 hits and a revive, 4 stamina, 6 mana stars. Just got to be good, right? So let's go. Primal Death, what's up? This is the matchup that always needed to happen. This is like Ninja versus Robot, right? It needed to happen. It was destiny. Man, is he strong. He's just taking so many hits. And of course he spawns right on me, doesn't he? Alright, Primal Death, Form 1 down. Man, I wish I could just use that repair powder quickly. But we can't. Are you tired of playing God? You are nothing but a puppet, he says. And how am I supposed to dodge that? A lot of stamina there. Let's go merry-go-round here, Primal Death. Alright, Primal Death, we will see you later. And folks, the Arc Staff carries us through the darkest of nights. Whew, alright. Can I use my repair powder? I sure can. Alright, how about that? How about that? So let's do the final assessment of this pretty underwhelming overall run that started off with a lot of promise, right? Early legendaries and epics, right? We got that diamond armor on like floor 2, floor 1 legendary. You know, it was the Dirt Devil boots or whatever, but you know, regardless, a floor 1 legendary. Very nice. We kind of went all in on this glass cannon, right? That was the first thing that we got. And then we used the bear to increase the load capacity. The druid has some really cool, has a really cool kit, right? Where you can get different buffs. But we just went all in on the bear. And it proved to be the difference because we got a lightning weapon early and 36 intelligence, right? Once we started collecting Monastars with, you know, Insights and Dreamer, I mean, that was really the difference. So, fun run here. Not a boozy run, not a luck run. In fact, it was a run that was capped off by the unstoppable Arc Staff. How about that? So, let's sit on the rightful throne of the Death World, the Shadow Plains here. And nature prevails here over mortality. So let's go. 3 cheers to us, the druid. And the inevitable explosion. Someone look after my donkey. Alright, folks. So let's collect the crowns into the campfire as where they rightfully belong, of course. And let's wrap this run up. So the druid gets in the win column there. Druidic right, excuse me. I really do like it. It's a strong skill. I like that you have the flexibility to either summon more companions or level up the ones you currently have. Makes you choose. The druid shrines do seem to be pretty common as well. At least, you know, 1 per floor, which is nice. Fun run, fun run. So looking forward, I mean, we have a few more characters to go. Jester, Monk. I think Jester will probably be, the next run. Alchemist also has me pretty curious. The Transmutation Guild here. So that is looking forward here, folks. I sure hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, please consider becoming a subscriber. If you like seeing somebody crazy enough to take an uncommon weapon all the way to the end on Cinder 16 and come out on top, if that's something that interests you, I'm always going to give you my best. Don't always win, but I will always give you my best. That is something that I can promise. And, you know, we have Into the Abyss coming out soon. Not sure when exactly, but that's obviously the next big update here with Tiny Rogues. So stay tuned to the channel for, you know, Tiny Rogues content here. Once Into the Abyss drops, you bet we'll be diving deep into that. And looking forward to it. So with that said, folks, thank you so much for your viewership. I really do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.